Today we're at an airfield. We're going for a ride in an aeroplane. That's the one there. A man who flies an aeroplane is called a pilot. That's our pilot. Look how the aeroplane's door opens upward. We have to climb on the wing to get inside.
Are you all right? Yes, sir, fine. All right, now I'll get you strapped up in a moment when I get you.
When we're inside, we must fasten our safety belts.
All right, let me strap you in. Is that comfortable? Right. Now you, Tim. Is that nice? All right?
It's nice and comfortable now, isn't it? Just like a car. Now the pilot can get in. He closes the door tightly. Now it's time to start the engines that turn the propellers. That's one propeller turning, and there goes the other. The man in charge of the airfield is in the control tower there. The pilot can talk to him by special radio.
Romeo Oscar. Echo, could I have taxi from the
We mustn't go until the control tower says we can. Ah, we've been given permission to leave. We're taxiing to the runway now. That's the windsock. It tells the pilot which way the wind is blowing. Off we go. We're going faster and faster. The wheels have left the ground. As the aeroplane gets higher, the ground gets further and further away, but I can still hear the control tower from the headphones I'm wearing.
Look at those cows. Don't they look small? Perhaps they come from that farm.
Watch the ground. We're going even higher now.
Look, the cows are like little dots.
That shows how high we are. You don't see many buildings when you fly over the country, but here are some, the buildings of a small village. There's a long, straight canal. See the boats on the canal?
They look like toy ones. The canal goes over the road.
Here's a big motorway. See how wide it is. Let's fly over it and look at the cars and lorries.
What do you think that lorry is carrying? I don't know. You can't tell from up here. Do you know, Mr. Higgins?
No, I don't, but I know where it's going. It's driving to the same city that we're flying towards. We should be there any minute.
Birmingham, Oscar Echo. Could you give me a time check, sir, please, over? Roger, Oscar Echo, time 19 and 15 seconds. Thank you very much, sir.
There, we're leaving the countryside and flying over the edge of the city. Look at the pattern made by the houses and gardens and streets.
I'm going to make a model of that when we get back. I'm going to make one of the countryside.
There's the centre of the city, right in the distance.
I suppose that's a big sports ground over there.
It might be, or a park. Now we're over the centre of the city. There's a very wide road.
It's as wide as a motorway.
What a lot of buildings there are. Offices, factories, shops. Don't they look different from up here? What are you looking at, Karen?
The 4 tall buildings.
What do you think they are?
They look like blocks of flats to me.
I expect you're right, Tim. Now we've flown right across the city. We're on our way back to the airfield. There are houses and gardens again. And there's the countryside starting. Do you know what that is?
It's the school. It must be playtime. Look at the children in the playground. Are those chimneys, sir?
They're cooling towers. That's a power station where they make electricity. That's steam, not smoke, coming from the top of the towers. Now you can see some tall chimneys with smoke coming from them.
There's a train.
It's going over a viaduct. You can see it very clearly, but you can't hear it, can you?
No, you can only hear the aeroplane engines up here.
We're flying over the countryside again now. There's a big wood. Can you see the shadow of our aeroplane crossing the trees?
Yes, I can see it. Can you, Karen? Oh, yes, it's on the field now.
That's the church in the village we flew over before. We'll soon be back at the airfield.
Why are there letters on the wings, sir?
They're the same as the number plate on a car. Every aeroplane has its own set of letters. Oh, this will be interesting. We're going to fly through some clouds. The pilot is going to talk to the control tower now.
Birmingham, Golf Alpha Romeo, Oscar Echo, positioned ready to Victor Mike Charlie. May we return to the field, over. Roger, Oscar Echo, report the zone boundary. Check the KNH 1020. Or 1020, thank you, sir.
Now that we're getting lower, things begin to look bigger and bigger. Look, there's the airport.
Hotel Oscar, clear to land, surface wind 2800 knots. Hotel Oscar.
The pilot's getting ready to land. There's the control tower. This long straight strip is the runway. That's where we'll land. We're almost on the ground. Watch out for the bumps. We've landed. The pilot has to take the aeroplane back to the same place that we started from. We're taxiing again. We're back again. Now the engines can be stopped.